Drake, 100 gigs, part 2. I don't know what this is, but Drake went on again to 100 gigs for your head top or 100gigs.org.
He put him on the website?
Yeah, he put him on the website.
I listened to him on his Instagram.
I listened to it on YouTube.
Yeah.
That way I could play it in the background.
Yeah.
But
Because you got YouTube Premium, right?
Yeah,
of course. I had an Instagram, just had it on there on the thing.
Yeah, no. I'm listening to this in the whip B. I need to have this playing in the whip.
I only played it in
see, you're not hearing everything. But Drake's 100 gigs part 2. He dropped 3 new songs on his Finsta, which really isn't a Finsta because it defeats the point of a Finsta itself. He dropped 3 more songs. Dang, B, you got the songs pulled up or no? I forgot the names of them.
One
of them is Circadian Rhythm, SOD, and No Face.
No Face, that's it.
And one of them has a feature from Playboi Carti himself, the Vamp God.
No Face.
And
no face.
B, what are your thoughts on this? Because y'all already know I'm a Drake glazer on here. So what are your thoughts?
I liked all 3 of the songs. There's nothing, typical Drake stuff. It wasn't nothing crazy. Like it wasn't nothing to be like, oh man, this is bad. I like No Face. I love the rapping on that. I like, what's the other one?
Circadian Rhythm.
Circadian Rhythms. I like that. And I always told you I like the Super Soca song or whatever. That's pretty cool. Just it's a cool little song, Something you could play, driving late night or whatever. I don't know, with your chick if she want to play it, listen to it. But none of this was just too crazy for me. I enjoyed all 3 of the tracks. I wasn't hating on them or nothing. I was like, hey, I like them. Not bad. Like the last 3, I think only like really one of them. But yeah, these tracks, I might have to download them and I put them in a little playlist. I'll play them.
If you don't put them on streaming already.
Yeah, but like No Face was like that's when he was rapping on there. I was like, hey, he in his bag, and they say he threw a little shots, but who knows? Drake always throwing little shots.
Yeah, he's always gonna throw shots. And people are always trying to, I guess, fish for something and be like, oh, is Drake still throwing shots after he lost? But it's like, Jay-Z was still throwing shots at Nas after he lost. So what are we talking about? Yeah. And we regard Jay-Z as one of the best rappers of all time.
Yes, sir.
So shut up. That's why I'm saying, I'll go on my rant later. Yeah. But you guys ain't hip-hop, man. That's all I'm going to say, man. You guys don't know hip-hop, at least. Y'all could be hip-hop, but y'all don't know hip-hop.
They don't know
it. Shut up. But for me, I personally like 3. All 3.
Yeah, I did
3 for 3. Last time when you put out the little 3-pack, the 100 gigs part 1, I like 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
The red, blue, and green one, even though it's a reference to Pokemon, maybe. I'm just stretching right there. I was like, that one wasn't it for me. But this little 3-pack right here, I'm rocking with it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed this right here from Drake. And I'm glad that he's not putting this on the project because these don't necessarily feel like project cuts. These don't feel like songs that could be on a project. And I just really enjoyed them. I'm not expecting the most crazy lyricism from Drake. I'm not expecting the most luxurious production from Drake. It's Drake being Drake. And honestly, I just like it when he makes good music.
It kind of like, I don't think he's been doing this in a while. And I think that's why people are trying to play it to the beef.
Thank you.
Thank you. I think he just haven't been doing this in a while. It's been a minute.
Okay,
he used to do this though. Remember?
Could be.
Yeah.
Could.
I'm just saying. It just reminds me of like when he used to just put out stuff like the whole like before Take Care and all that.
This is what I'm saying.
And like that's how it felt. It just felt like he's trying to put out some stuff. Like
I said the exact same thing.
That's how I felt. I was thinking about it. I'm like, this feels like how he used to do stuff.
He used to drop it on SoundCloud. Yeah. Dreams, Money Can Buy.
One of my favorite Drake songs ever.
Paris Morning Music.
All
that stuff that was on SoundCloud for free. B. He wasn't like desperate or anything when he dropped those songs back then.
Only if you trying to play it to the beef, only thing you could say is, and I don't think it's a bad thing, is that he's probably just trying to get, those fans back of like, yo, I'm just dropping music like I used to. Here's some stuff right here I've been working on. Like, see how y'all like it. I just don't want to put it into like, it's hard to separate it from the beef though. And
for me, it's not.
I'm talking about when it comes to like the recency bias of what's been happening with him. The biggest thing in hip hop. So if anything happened, they're gonna reference that. I'm talking about from a fan perspective or somebody that don't like Drake perspective. Like me, I'm listening to these tracks, not even thinking about what's going on, just because I'm just listening to them as separating them. Because we gonna get into it, but like I'm sick of that beef.
So this is my thing, B. I said this literally on Twitter this week because I said you guys have really shown me that you haven't been here since the blog era. Yeah. There's just certain little inklings of things that y'all say or that y'all exhibit on Twitter that let me know that y'all wasn't here in the trenches during the blog era. Drake been doing this.
Do you think that's also why the certain of the clips is going viral, of the older clips? It's like, yo, bro, I'm bringing y'all back to this time.
I think what he is he's trying to like, don't forget what I've done now.
Yeah.
He was like, I get that what he's doing, what Kendrick has done to public perception has probably tainted me a bit.
Yeah.
But let's not forget about all this music that I put out because everybody has been trying to downplay Drake like he's a nobody. At least people online.
Yeah.
Obviously, he still has the numbers behind him to back that up.
Yeah.
So he can't be Ja Rule at this point. But the thing is,
they think he's gonna be Ja Rule.
A lot of people keep saying that he's the next Ja Rule, which I'm just like, y'all do remember, you do realize that he's still one of the most. No, he is the most streamed rapper.
And they also got to understand that Ja Rule was not touching Drake level.
Mm-hmm. He wasn't at Drake's level at this point in his career.
That's what I'm saying. He never.
Yeah.
Was.
But a lot of people think that Drake is the next Ja Rule, or they think that he's gonna be the next Meek Mill. Because someone on Twitter recently had a recent tweet that said, "Man, Kendrick really changed my perception."
I saw that.
And guess what? My thing is, I said on that tweet, I said, "You really wasn't a Drake fan if someone could do that to you." For me, I wasn't a big Meek Mill fan.
Yeah.
Now, did Drake deter me from listening to Meek Mill? No. I'm like, because Meek has some songs still.
Yeah.
But I was never a huge Meek Mill fan. It was just like Back to Back was a very good diss track, and it was very disappointing with someone that had a battle rap career not respond in a timely manner, but also respond with a very whack diss track. Yeah. So it's more so disappointing on his end rather than.
I don't think it was the timing with that. I just think he had a bad diss track.
I think I'm saying the diss track came so late. Like it was.
Yeah, I remember, but I'm saying I don't think it was too late. I think it was bad.
No,
if you come out with a good one, we gonna be like, yo, it's on. I swear, I don't think time mean anything.
I think it does in terms of like at the moment. Time definitely means something at the moment. That's why people was trying to pressure Drake, like, oh, Kendrick ain't gonna respond. It's been 2 3 weeks.
You know why I think it don't matter? Because now
I think it doesn't matter in the grand scope, but currently at the moment, when you was getting tired of the beef, it was because of time. Because it was like too much time was passing by, and it was giving time for other things happening.
It wasn't the time. It was the stuff that was happening with Kanye.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying that was whack. But I'm saying, look, that was new. Nobody was doing the whole like, I got you, Dot. Nobody was doing that stuff before. Mm-hmm. That stuff was just whack. Like, just chill out. Let Drake and Kendrick do their thing. Mm-hmm. That's my whole thing. To me, time doesn't matter. That's why I was like, even before Kendrick, I'm like, yo, we're just gonna wait till stuff happen. Like, time don't mean anything. Bro, we used to wait 2 months for diss tracks. I don't know why. It's just people how we think now.
Yeah,
that don't apply to disses to me. Time, it gives you points how fast you do it, but it really don't matter.
To me, it matters.
You gotta put out something dope.
In this era. It matters in this era.
I think it matters to the fans how we consume things.
Yes,
but I don't think the diss still, like you said, the grand scheme. I still don't think it matters.
That's what I'm saying. I said the grand scheme.
That's why I'm saying. That's why I'm saying it don't matter. If it don't matter in the grand scheme, it don't matter at all.
We can say that, but also it's like we can say that about a lot of things in life. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying that's why it doesn't matter to me.
I take into account for the now because we're living it in the now. And like how they're trying to rewrite history with the Wayne thing, but that's besides the point. We'll get to that later.
We gotta talk about what are you talking
about? The Wayne thing, Dipset thing.
Oh, you talking about the clothes and all that? Breaking down Wayne.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The now versus the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
But overall, for me, like I said, you guys weren't really there during the blog era, and it's showing through this beef because you guys don't know hip hop. Drake isn't trying to find one. He isn't trying to see if people like this. It's the fact of Drake is now able to go back and do what he used to do. Drop little loosies, drop stuff that isn't going to make the album, stuff that he's just been working on. It's like, yo, I'm having fun, not really working on the album. We also got to remember, he was trying to go on vacation, and not retire, but he was trying to take a little hiatus before the whole beef thing happened. So we got to remember that. He's probably like, I'm just gearing up right now. I'm trying to warm up, getting a little practice shots in right now. I'm just having fun.
Yeah.
Because guess what? Drake has accomplished so much. He's in his he's been in his side quest mode ever since after Scorpion, I say.
But like, I'm not trying to assault or go at anybody that feel that way because I can see why they feel this way because you haven't done this in so long, so they can have that perspective.
Yes, but people got to remember, streaming wasn't always a thing when artists used to drop music. Like, I get that, but you also can't be so pretentious to act like stuff like this isn't hip hop or call Drake not hip hop and things like that.
When they do call him not hip hop for what?
Drake, a lot of people discredit Drake from hip hop, saying like he's not really hip hop because he has ghostwriters. Drake doesn't. No,
I'm talking about in reference of the tracks dropping, like them saying like, "Oh, you trying to find something."
Oh yeah, people say that. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand why they saying that because it's hard to separate the beef. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's hard for them to really fathom that Drake has B-sides that just aren't popular like that. Yeah. I think that's the thing. Because back then when Drake was coming out with Free Spirit and all that, that was hitting, but he wasn't promoting that as like his next single.
Yeah.
But when he dropped that, it was still just fire.
Like Club Paradise and all that, bro.
That's what I'm saying. When he dropped that stuff, was he pushing that stuff? He just put it on his SoundCloud. He just kept it pushing.
That stuff was heat. I'm saying that's what this remind me of.
To me, that's what I feel like he's going for.
Yeah, but I don't know that.
I feel like he's going for nostalgia. That's what I feel like. Yeah. That's why I try to preface that with I feel like.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know for certain because none of us are talking to Drake. We don't know. And we obviously are in his head. But that's what I feel like he's going for. I feel like he's just bringing that feeling back of, I could drop this like on the free thing. Remember when you guys used to have to download and put it on your phone? Like, it's like, to me, that's what this feels like. I could be completely wrong. Yeah. I know a Kendrick Layers is going to come on here like, oh, you guys are reaching for Drake, or yo,
Drake haters. Because I don't think everybody that dislike Drake is Kendrick fans. I think they just don't like Drake.
Yeah, I agree. But
I've been noticing that too. Because some people be like, I don't like neither of them. They just be going in. Oh, no, I saw dudes saying, I don't like none of them. I just think Drake got washed and just been going in on Drake.
Yeah, I mean, there is that. I'm not saying that they don't exist. I'm just saying I personally haven't seen that. I've seen most of the time it's someone bigging up Kendrick and downplaying Drake, which they act like Drake.
Because I think don't anything that have anything associated with them could get put into a Kendrick community thingy or what?
No. So what it is no. You got to go into the Kendrick community. You got to be part of that community. Actually post in that community. So you have to
see something that say Kendrick community.
Yeah,
that's from the community.
Yeah, they are in the community. They are joined as a member of the community.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah, and to me, that group is just so whack. The vocal minority of them. Not all of y'all. Because some of y'all actually talk about Kendrick music, and I like some of y'all's perspective when y'all are breaking stuff down on Kendrick music. It's just when y'all always bring Drake up.
Yeah,
and you made a good point the other day on Twitter. Someone said, oh, Drake is 0 for 18. Yeah. It's like, Kendrick is 0 for 0.
Yeah, like facts. He ain't put out anything since.
And then my thing is people gotta remember that music is subjective. Just because you think it sucks doesn't mean someone else thinks it sucks. Guess what? As a Drake fan, I'm getting fed.
Yeah,
and I'm not someone that runs the Drake stuff until this podcast. Yeah. Like, I wasn't running the Drake stuff for the past few years.
Yeah, and I like those three tracks. And I'm telling you, I don't rest to a Drake album. I never finished All My Dogs. The last album I finished completely by Drake is Scorpion. I don't run the Drake stuff no more. I haven't since what. Never, nothing was the same.
The last two albums I ran to for Drake was Scorpion and CLB.
I mean, mine was Nothing Was the Same. It was the last one I was like, yo. Yeah. But yeah, I listened to Scorpion just because after the beef.
Well, I listened to CLB because everybody was like, oh, who's going to be winning? They was trying to make it like a 50 Cent Curtis versus Kanye West graduation thing of, oh, who's going to have the #1 album this year?
CLB or who?
Donda. Kanye West Donda.
Yeah, I think I do remember that.
Yeah, they were trying to do that again. So that was like this generation's like 50 versus
I was in my self-help bag, I think, around that time.
Oh, yeah. You wasn't listening to music.
I wasn't listening to music like that.
Yeah. But yeah, overall, for me, I enjoyed these tracks. I thought these tracks was pretty good. I'm not going to say they're the best thing I've ever heard, but this brings me back to when Drake was dropping Lucy's.
Yeah.
He wasn't promoting them. He was just putting them on. And now you got to kind of let people know because it's like, if you don't, they're not going to get notified on streaming because it's not on streaming. There is no dedicated mixtape site. People don't use SoundCloud no more. Yeah. And at least he's putting them out for free. Yeah. Back in the SoundCloud days, you can download them off of SoundCloud. You have to get some type of app or some type of website to actually get the link to download the actual MP3 file.
YouTube to MP3 if you're on YouTube.
You used to have to do that back then. Now he's just like, here you go, download it. Like if you want it, you can listen to it on the website or you can download it. I think he also has an app too for it. I think I seen something about an app. Someone posted an app of it and him and the plot twist account on the app. But yeah, overall, I think Drake should honestly kind of come out with like some type of app. For the plot twist stuff and just the 100 gig content. That way it's always accessible instead of going to the website, and it can be more optimized for your phone. And that's just my nerdy talk. But overall, Drake, I'm part of the nation of Drizzlon as usual. I'm here, baby. I'm not saying everything that Drake puts out is perfect. I'm definitely never going to say that. But I enjoyed these tracks. I will be having these in the rotation once they get on streaming. Yeah. I'm not trying to go out and sort for them all the time because I just hate that. It doesn't flow well with my system that I have currently.
Hey, I like them.
Yeah, so. I like them.